Welcome to Abadata Computer Corporation's video training program. These short, informative videos are produced by Abadata as a service for our customers. If you have questions regarding this video or any other product or service we offer, please contact Abadata at 989-883-3411 or visit our website at www.abadata.com. This video and its contents are subject to Abadata's terms and conditions of sale. Terms and conditions can be found on our website at www.abadata.com.
This short video is to go over the Panasonic KXWT 125 and the Panasonic KXWT 126 telephones. Virtually the same telephone. The telephone, as you can tell, is a portable. It's the most recent introduction that Panasonic has for our PBX market. I think it's a fairly nice phone. It's my favorite one that I've seen out of the portable market at Panasonic. Some of the reasons for that is if you look at the keypad, you'll find that it's marked with many of the functions that your standard desk PBX telephone would have. You can do conference calling, you can look at your call log, you can redial. It just has a nice combination of keys that are marked easy to use. You don't have to go through a lot of function keys in order to get there. Another nice feature of this, of course, is the battery compartment on this. Not that battery compartments are anything special, but you do have the instance where they're using two AAA nickel metal hydride batteries. If you ever need to replace your batteries because you use your phone a lot, it's very simple. You go to the electronics store or you go to the hardware store and you can get a new set of batteries. No expensive batteries to purchase. I think one of the overriding functions of this phone also is the cost. The cost has dropped dramatically on the cell phones. You still have to have a cell station in order to operate the phone, or an antenna. That's what they call a cell station. But the fact of the matter is that the phone cost has dropped dramatically. I think that's another great feature that makes this a winning phone. Just some of the quick things about this phone. You've got your ring indicator and charge indicator right up on the top corner there where my thumb is. If it's in the charger, it's just a steady LED. If it's ringing, it flashes. You have a talk key, and talk key, it's nothing really, how should I say, overwhelming about that. I think everybody's used to that with a cell phone, but there is one neat feature to this, is if you press it twice, you get a speakerphone function. And you can turn it off speakerphone just by pressing it once again, turn it back on speakerphone. You can go back and forth. You can cancel it with the cancel key over here. Again, I think anybody that has a cell phone pretty well understands those keys. You have a flash key right here. That flash key, if you're a person that's making a lot of calls, you can just hit between calls, you just hit flash key, start your next call up. You don't have to hit any other function keys or cancel key or anything like that. You just hit the flash key, start dialing again, and away you go. Another, probably the most common use feature for the flash key is people that have a feature from the central office called call waiting. That's how you cycle between your calls, is using the flash key. Have a place for a headset jack. Both Panasonic and a number of third-party manufacturers make headset jacks or headsets for that'll work with this telephone. The other thing is you have, if you look if you're reading the manual and you see where they mention soft keys, right here's what they're referring to, is those three keys right there. Those are the soft keys. Programmable, if you watch the display, it'll tell what their function is. Right from when you normally hook it up to your system, you'll usually see F-01 and F-02. Those are your first two trunk lines or CO lines. And then the center key is usually FUNC or function. You have a cancel key over here. That cancel key, basically, whatever operation in, press the cancel key. It gets you back to your normal display that you see in the picture there. I have a Navigator Key. If you're looking through the documentation and refer to the Navigator Key, it's that big round button right there. You have a hold and transfer key. opposite of the flash. What they did is the most common keys and the most commonly used keys, they put right up close where you're normally operating with your thumb. I think it just makes it a more convenient phone to use. You have your microphone is down here. I don't think that's such a big feature, the earpiece there. But one thing that I think does bear to notice is the speaker for the speaker phone sits on the back. So if you got a little conference and you hold the phone like that, you tend to muffle the speaker. So you just want to make sure that that's open. And if you saw, I just moved my hand down. Speaker is available for everyone to see, everyone to hear. That's pretty much the features of the 125 and 126 phones. I might mention, however, though, a couple other little things that I think are distinguishing parts of the 125 and 126. One of them is what's the difference between the 125 and the 126 phones. The KXWT 125 has a ringer only. The KXWT 126 has a ringer and a vibrator. That's the difference between the 125 and the 126. That comes into play if you put your phone in silent mode. Now, this telephone, both of these phones actually, neither one have an on-off button to them. The phone is always on. You set it in the charger, it's on. If you want the phone not to ring, you use the silent key. Now, if you have the 125 phone, what happens is the phone goes silent. That means that the ringer volume goes off. When the phone is in the charger and you get a little beep out of that, that doesn't beep. The auto answer feature is turned off on the phone. Key tones, if you're pushing the buttons, and you hear the normal tones when you're dialing, those get turned off. The range alarm, i.e. you've gone out of range, that goes off, so you won't hear a range alarm if you go too far away. Low battery alarm, so your battery's getting low, that a little alarm that beeps at you there, that goes off. That's all things in silent mode that are turned off. Now on the 126, if you put it into vibrate mode, which is by putting it into silent mode, your phone will still vibrate. But however, you don't hear the ring, any kind of rings. So you can take it into a meeting comfortably and use it in that respect. But that's the main differences between the 125 and the 126 phones. I think this is going to be a winning phone for the Panasonic market. It's sure been a long time coming. And I think a lot of the dealers that I've spoken with already truly like this phone over many of the older portable phones. And the cost is right there for everyone too. It's a very inexpensive phone. Thank you.
We hope you have enjoyed watching this information video courtesy of Abadata Computer Corporation, and that it has been informative and relative to your needs. If you have questions regarding this video or any other product or service we offer, please contact Abadata Computer Corporation at 989-883-3411 or visit us on the web at www.abadata.com or www.panasonic-phone.net. Remember, we are making computerization magically easy.